Research: music has a positive effect on a person when listening to music. Almost all parts of the brain are activated, from the auditory cortex to the areas responsible for memory. Scientists believe that music is very important for the psyche. And here's the evidence. Favorite music helps to fight stress. Many people turn on their favorite songs during sadness. And it really helps. Scientists analyzed 104 scientific papers and noticed that listening to music reduces stress. So, the level of cortisol, the stress hormone secreted by the adrenal glands during anxious situations, becomes less, the pulse slows down, people begin to feel calmer. The experiment showed that a particularly strong positive effect is seen in those who listen to slow compositions. Nevertheless, fast music can also have a positive effect on the psychological state. Australian scientists interviewed 400 first-year students to find out how they relieve stress. It turned out that favorite compositions are the most popular and effective way to relax. Of course, there is no single playlist to combat stress, but scientists note that it is important to listen to your favorite music to keep calm. Musicians are more likely than others to feel satisfaction from work. Not only listening to music can bring great benefits to the psyche. In one study, scientists analyzed data on the psychological state of 70 people, among whom only half were musicians. It turned out that those who play musical instruments experience less stress and have more satisfaction with life. This is due to the fact that during the performance of compositions, people are at rest, fully concentrating on their activities and experiencing inspiration. The study also showed that musicians often have better memory than other people. Scientists attribute this to the fact that when learning to play instruments, you have to memorize the sounds, notes and movements necessary for playing compositions. At first, it's all very difficult, but over time it becomes easier to remember the information. Music helps you work more productively. Due to the fact that pleasant music improves mood, labor productivity increases. The study was conducted among IT specialists. During 5 working weeks, the subjects then worked in silence, then listened to music that they chose themselves. At the same time, they filled out questionnaires, where they noted whether they managed to finish the work on time or, conversely, performed it longer than usual. The results showed that in silence, respondents were more likely to be in a bad mood and less likely to have time to fulfill the plan for the day. And when the playlist was turned on again, IT specialists felt an improvement and coped with tasks faster. Also, music helps to concentrate and not be distracted by noise. However, not all tracks have a positive impact. So, compositions with words make people get distracted more often, so scientists advise including instrumental works during work. Music can relieve pain. Scientists conducted one of the largest meta-analyses of 97 studies on the effect of music on pain levels. It turned out that pleasant music reduces pain by 1.13 points. Also, the compositions can prevent the transmission of pain signals from the spinal cord to the brain, which helps with various types of unpleasant sensations. This may be due to dopamine, a neurotransmitter that is produced when something pleasant happens, such as listening to slow tracks. And non-melodic modern music can only increase the pain. Scientists also believe that music distracts a person and he does not focus on pain. People with low anxiety and developed attention management skills will have a stronger effect. Music can improve spatial thinking. In 1997, American scientists conducted a study that showed that within 10 to 15 minutes after listening to Mozart, people cope better with spatial thinking tests. This scientific work consolidated in the mass consciousness the fact that the music of this composer increases the level of IQ. It was also called the Mozart effect. However, further experiments did not prove a significant effect of the sonatas on intelligence. However, other studies have shown that music still has a positive effect on brain activity. It turned out that spatial thinking improved in 800 schoolchildren, however, for a short time, 10 to 15 minutes. It also turned out that Stephen King's audio story improves cognitive thinking abilities. Researchers believe that the effect is not related to the compositions themselves, but to emotions. While listening to your favorite songs or exciting stories, a person's mood improves, he feels a surge of energy. This leads to a short-term increase in concentration.